Hello everyone, welcome back to Adventures in Sunhaven. We are finally in Nel'Vari. Last time we started getting ourselves some elven planks. I'm sure those are going to come in very handy. We also need to look into crafting ourselves an elven furnace and a mana anvil. So we need to work towards those kinds of things, get ourselves some more stone. We have so many different options to do right now. We can check out the new crops. There'll be new quests, new people, new fish, new everything. It's a completely new place. Oh, it looks like we must have a pest. One of our seeds, our little acorns, is missing. Unless the griffin decided he suddenly likes acorns, but I doubt it. Okay, now I think if we talk to the griffin here, the griffin acknowledges you with a friendly gaze, and we can use one berry to fly to our Sunhaven farm. So why don't we do that quickly, and then we'll be able to tend to our crops back home and say good morning to all of our wonderful pets. Dun, dun. Totally need to clean up our farm here just a little bit. Good morning, Bloom and Pebbles. Our lantern spirit, Weedy. Oh, one crop on fire here. Now, again, if you do not like those seasonal crop effects, you can turn those off in your settings. So if it's not something you enjoy dealing with, know that you do not have to deal with it. Completely optional. Kind of adds a little bit of difficulty to the game, so it's totally up to you on whether or not you want to include that. That's one of the things that makes Sunhaven so fun, is that you can tailor it to what you like. All right. Oh, it'll finish tomorrow. So close. Got trees sprouting up in front of our garden. Just makes it so much more difficult to see what we're trying to do. Alrighty, get our last little bit of corn and tomatoes. And then we'll have to craft ourselves a scarecrow. We're gonna need a little bit of pest control. The nice part about it is that our main quest is paused for the moment. They need a couple days to get organized, which also gives us a couple days to get ourselves organized and just get ourselves familiarized with the new environment. And part of me has been wondering, with the whole tadpole incident, if I was accidentally clicking the wrong button to put the tadpole into the aquarium, but part of me is a little too scared to give it a go. With our last little tadpole, we can't get another one until spring. I'm like, I don't know, do we want to risk it? Maybe one day we'll get brave. For now, we'll just get our scarecrow all nice and crafted, and then we'll head back. Since we have a little free time, why not get rid of our pesky trees? Don't get me wrong, I love nature, but I like to be able to see my garden. There we go. And maybe we should see about clearing out some of our inventory. We want to have as much space as possible. We definitely still want to keep the food. It's a good thing we have berries. We can keep our griffin nice and fed. Since we have elven planks, it doesn't look like we will need any wooden planks. And we can take all this Nel'Vari stuff back with us. Can throw it in the chest there, and we'll try to keep the two places as separate as possible so we're not double stacking stuff in places that we don't need to be double stacking. That would just get inconvenient in a hurry. All right, just about have it. all of our little goodies there. Oh, we're still working on that scarecrow, so why don't we go over here and take care of all of those boulders we were running into. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, look how quickly we can break these now. It's so different compared to the rocks in Nel'Vari. Oh, this is how we like to see it. Just clunk, clunk, break. Oh. And we still have dandelions. That's funny. It's gonna feel so good to get this little bit of space cleared up. And of course, there's one tree that has to decide to grow right in the middle of the path. One of these days soon, we are going to have to look into building some paths to lay down on the farm just to keep all of the trees and the stones and everything else from growing on it, so we have a clear-cut path to the things we need to access. And we'll move that stuff over, and we'll go back up here and throw our logs across. Wonderful. Oh, perfect timing. Just don't fall in the river there. Aw. We're gonna have to get ourselves some pets on our Nel'Vari farm. I think there's a nice little selection, so we'll have to check that out as well. And yep, we would like to go for another flight, please. Let's go empty out our inventory in the chest over here, and then we're going to take off into town and see what Nel'Vari has to offer for us. Oh good, that was a very nice speedy deposit there. Just what we like to see. We better put down our scarecrow before we forget. It doesn't sound like something I would do at all, does it? Okay. That looks like a good spot. Oh, still running into stones. Oh, the slow and painful break, but that's okay. We do need that stone. Oh, look at that, more berries. We definitely need to prioritize collecting those because that is how we can quickly get back and forth to the farm. Could you imagine if we had to do that horrible little hike through the woods every single time we wanted to get back and forth? Oof, I don't even want to think about it. There's too many baddies in there. I would just start running for my life at some point and be like, I don't need the combat experience. Gray scale. Interesting. Okay, so up this way, I believe, is where we can get some animals. So these are our barn animals, and I see they've added quite a few. In the early access I played through, there was the baby stump, the silk moth, and the baby griffin, and that was it. So now it looks like we have a fish frog, a moral cow, moorel, funny play on words, a fay fox, and a ramberry bush, and a baby phoenix. So those are all new to me. I'm very excited to get to test those out. And up this way are different mounts that you can purchase. So a pink glow skateboard whistle, purple witch broomstick, lion mount whistle, blue fox mount whistle. Oh, those are kind of pricey. We can't afford any of it. I don't even know if we can afford any of those animals. Come in. Pleased to have you in my shop. Take a look around, get to know the animals. What are you selling? Okay, so we can get an elven barn permit for 100 mana orbs. Ooh, looks like it can go all the way up to level 3. And then we can purchase all of our little goodies here, our little farm buddies. So they don't look like they're super expensive, so we can probably get those sooner rather than later. We'll just have to see what it takes to get ourselves a barn constructed. Over here, we have a cape store. Oh, hello. My name is Torn. I sell capes here. That is a lot of capes. Of just about any kind of color you can think of. A torn cape, lily pad cape. Oh, that would look kind of cute with our green outfit that we have going on. A piece cape. Well, these are all a little pricey, so let's see what else is chilling around before we start spending everything. Up here we have the pet store. Oh, these pets are cute. Pud. Kelsey. Oh, that's pretty cute. A red Mr. Slithers and Revy. Oh, they're so pretty. And I do believe that just like in Sunhaven, the pets do change out. So there's more pets than just those. They'll just rotate out every day. They are so cute. I cannot wait to have pets on our farm. Clothing store. Hello, hello. I have plenty of handmade elven clothing for sale. Or are you not a customer? Let's see. A unicorn wig, froggy hat. I don't think I've seen all of these before. Some of these must be pretty new. Tons and tons of clothes. A petal skirt. I'm sure that would look cute with the poofy shirt. Aww. And over here we have a crossbow store. Well met, traveler. My name is Reltar. I sell handcrafted crossbows. So if you're looking for arms, then you've come to the right place. What are you selling? Okay. We are even too broke to buy a heavy crossbow. That's funny. A Reltar's mark? That is expensive. Requires combat level 40, and the elven crossbow? Well, we could use it now, we just can't afford it. Okay, now on the bridge here is the Nel'Vari quest board. Griffins gotta eat. Do you have any idea how much a griffin eats? Well, they eat a lot. Somebody please help me prepare today's meal for the griffin. I'd say 3 barkfish would be enough. Just bring me the fish and I'll handle the rest. Wesley. Okay. Plum Grumpy. I don't ask for much. In fact, I hate asking for anything. But I have a craving for plum, and I'm much too busy to get any for myself. I'll reward whoever brings me 5 sugar plums. We might actually have that in a chest at home. And I believe that mana drop is a +1 to permanent mana, so that would be pretty handy. A general store. This is where we should be able to purchase some seeds. So it looks like there's discounted seeds here. Cattails, more acorns. A green book. Okay, this must just be furniture type things. Blue campfire. Look how big that bunny plushie is. Oh, that is a huge plushie. And I totally want it for our house. Oh, who's that? A new face in Nel'Vari? Hey, I remember when the new face was mine. What are you selling? We have quite the selection. Oh, we could even get a sugar plum tree. A grayscale tree seed. Fairy cherry tree seeds. Nectarine tree seeds. Okay. Nel'Vari treehouse wallpaper. That's probably what's already on our walls. Well, we're gonna have to buy a little bit of this just to try it out. We gotta make sure we don't overspend here, so let's just quickly buy one of everything. That will guarantee that we at least get a little bit of everything. Now, they had been talking about dragons in Nel'Vari, so I wonder if they're one of the special little things that can show up in the alcoves. Let's buy some more of those. We'll test it out. And we could probably get some of the cattails. Why not? We will spend a little to maybe make a little. I'm not sure what the crops all sell for in here, but it'll be kind of cool to see if we have planted enough, or will have eventually planted enough, to get any critters to join our farm. So let's get this stuff planted, and then we can check our chest for the sugar plums. And then we can see about trying to catch some bark fish. Okay, I think this tree is going to have to go. It's just way too hard to see what we're trying to do here. And we're getting so close to leveling up in both farming and exploration again. Oh, it's so much work to cut down these trees here. It must be all the mana that's infused everywhere that is making them so strong. That's the theory we're gonna go with here. Okay. Do a couple more down here and see what we got going on here. Well, we definitely want to plant all of our dragon fruit seeds. Oops. There we go. Okay, we'll plant you there, and then those three. How many more do we have? Looks like just the 3. Oh, 4. Okay, we're pretty close here. Oops. I was doing so well. Oh, it looks like that weed is too far onto our garden here. Okay, we'll get rid of those two. Just need to make a couple more little spaces here. Whoop, there we go. Elementals. I'm betting we probably need quite a few of those to be able to see all of them. Oh, controller, work with me here. There we go. So let's get these watered up, and maybe we'll see about adding some of that fire fertilizer, the advanced fire fertilizer. We'll see if they work on Nel'Vari crops. Or maybe it's just a Sunhaven crop thing. Yeah, let's do that chance to whip up an extra meal. I think that'll be handy. Now, is this Sunhaven specific? It doesn't say, so let's give it a try and see what happens. Maybe just try to put one on. Oh, it must be. Oh, no, it's doing it now. For a second there, I thought it wasn't going to work. Okay, so hopefully this helps us get some nice big crops. One less thing in our inventory. I'm very excited to see what those look like once they're fully grown. That will be so fun. Now let's go see if we can catch ourselves some bark fish. Oh, the name itself is just so funny. Are they gonna look like tree bark, or are they gonna look like a dog? Those are the two things that come to my mind. And we forgot to check for the sugar plums. Can't imagine how that happened. Oh. At least there's quite a few fish here just ready to nibble. A snobfish? Oh my. And it looked like we got some mana orbs for catching that fish, and that would be thanks to the skill that we have. Oops. So close, but not quite. Ooh, perfect catch. 2 dragon gulpers. Oh my. Oh, fish on the bridge. Oh, is it not going to let us cast off of the bridge? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. I've been playing too much Harvest Moon 64. I see the bobber move and suddenly I'm like, no, we gotta we gotta get rid of the fish there. Gotta get the button. Another one. And just like that, we hit fishing level 26. So what were we looking for when it came to fishing? Casting speed, range. Casting any fish restores mana. That will be helpful when we can unlock the bubble net, so maybe we'll go with that. There's that one last fish way over there. Come on, little guy. Ooh, you're a feisty one. Round 2. Oof, just caught it. You caught 2 princely frog. Okay, we are catching quite the interesting fish species here. And it looks like this is another little shop. Hi, I'm Sylvis. My sister and I are the best merchants out of Nel'Vari. What are you selling? A branch rod? A stump potion? A dragon potion? Oh my goodness, a whole bunch of different potions here. An energy smoothie. Oh, small amount of mana regen permanently. And a keepsake. But I think we can only have 1 keepsake equipped at a time. Oh, that requires fishing level 30. Very beautiful fishing rod though. Enchanted fishing rod. Also requires level 40. Making fish much easier. Increases fishing skill by 15. Wow. Though it just appears to be a branch with some fishing line though, it's actually a very high elven quality. Increases fishing skill by 5 and reduces slider speed during the minigame by 15%. Masterfully crafted of fine wood, the elves really know how to make a fishing rod. Increases fishing skill by 12. Increases spawn rate of fish in Nel'Vari by 15% and reduces slider speed during the minigame by 15%. I tell you, these fishing rods would definitely be worth it. I think the Nel'Vari fishing rod would probably be the one we would go for. Wow. We definitely need to save up some money and get ourselves some upgrades. I just wanted to check and see how our inventory was looking. You just never know. Woo! We are getting chased by snakes. Snakes everywhere. Ugh. Slimy, slithery snakes. It just had to be snakes. Oh, looks like there's a fish out here waiting by the waterfall for us. Come on, little fish. Are you gonna be our bark fish? A unicorn fish? Well, that's definitely new. Oh, there's a little one here. That was a very hungry little fish. We caught a bark fish! Okay, so this is evidently the place we need to be. There's quite a few different spots in Nel'Vari that you can fish, so I couldn't remember where the bark fish hides. Oh good, that's 2. Is that enough to complete our quest, or do we need a third one? 3 of them, okay. If we're really lucky, we'll catch a third one. A robed parrotfish. Come on, little fish. Are you going to be our third bark fish? Oh, too excited. Oh. Okay. Oh no. I'm getting way too excited. I just need to breathe. Getting too excited by all the new fish. I almost missed that. A frilled beta. Okay, it's getting late. We're not going to have time for too many more fish because we're still going to have to run back to our tree house. I'm not quite sure how long that's going to take. Come on, we need one more little bark fish. Ooh, that is one big bar of green. A horsefish. Okay, can we catch one more fish before we have to go? Dun 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 dun. Okay, we'll catch this last one here, and then we are going to have to run home, or try to run home. Dun dun. There we go, 3 barkfish. So we'll be able to turn in that quest tomorrow. And I better skip hop a little bit or we may not make it back. I think it was up here. Yeah. Dodge the snakes. Wonder if we'll need that as I get distracted knowing that we're running out of time. It's quite a little jaunt back to the house. I think we're gonna make it. It's all good. And tomorrow we can have fun tracking down our wonderful people that requested those wonderful items. Our griffin's all nice asleep. And that's another thing you should note. There is a certain time that the griffin does go to sleep in the evening, so be mindful of that if you are trying to go between Nel'Vari and Sunhaven, because at a certain point that griffin is just going to pass out and you are stuck in whatever location. So if you want to get to the other point, that's when you would have to go running. Alright, so if you enjoyed watching this video, please feel free to subscribe and or leave a like. I always enjoy having you guys follow along on our adventures, and I will see you next time.